Ah, cricket. It's as Australian as kangaroos, koalas and toasted cheese sandwiches. Isn't that right, Dazza?
Affirmative. Australian developer Big Ant Studios has already brought us AFL Live and Rugby League Live, and now they're bringing us the Don himself with Don Bradman Cricket 14.
In case you didn't know, Sir Donald Bradman is widely considered to be one of the greatest cricketing legends of all time.
His batting average is an impressive 99.94 runs per dismissal, almost worthy of a robot.
Guys, with this game, the first thing I have to say is just play the tutorial. I jumped straight into a match and it was not pretty.
Has to regather his troops here. They need to put that missed opportunity behind them.
Another wicket falls here. The batting side are being torn to shreds.
Past cricket games have been pretty mediocre, but this one has a really deep control system. The analog stick-based mechanics make you feel like you have a lot more control than just hitting buttons.
Bowling is initiated by pressing one of the 3 pitch types. You then control the angle and type of delivery with the left thumbstick, and the bowlers jump and release with flicks of the right stick. It was fun getting the hang of all the bowling styles and getting a good line and length down.
Batting is heavily reliant on good timing. Unlike a lot of other cricket games, there is no obvious indication of where the bowler is going to pitch the ball, so you've only got a tiny opportunity to decide your shot.
I love the mechanic of looking around the field from the batter's perspective. Before the bowler starts their run-up, you can check out the field setup to find the gaps. It's just a really cool point of view.
Yeah, fielding is about as involved as it can get. Fielders will automatically chase the ball, but you can choose to slide to stop a boundary, as well as choose which end to throw to and whether to target the stumps.
He's out.
Once you get your head around all of this, there's a few modes to jump into, such as casual matches to a full-blown tournament.
The career mode, built into Don Bradman Cricket 14, also lets you create your own player to take through the ranks, with your skills improving depending on how well you perform in the field.
In this mode, you only play the character that you've created, so if you haven't made a bowler, then you could potentially spend entire innings doing not much at all.
The captain wouldn't be impressed. A no ball.
You can simulate the match up until your character's next major involvement, though. And this is quite cool because it's kind of like a challenge mode, getting thrown into a game midway and trying to win it for your team from there. Also, as a batsman, I appreciated the first-person sad cam when I was dismissed.
Bang, bowled him.
The bowler had the batsman playing all round that ball. What a delivery.
The biggest letdown for this game, which I'm sad to say is the look of it, is actually pretty ugly.
But while this could definitely do with a lot more polish, it's still leagues ahead of any other cricket game we've seen.
Affirmative. Big Ant worked with the Bradman Museum when making this game, which gave them access to some wonderful historical stuff, like classic old score sheets on the loading screens.
What are you going to give the game though, Barjo?
Well, it does have some rough edges, but it's also got solid mechanics. I'm going to give it 6.5 out of 10 rubber chickens.
I was actually quite impressed with this. I'm going to give it 7.5.
Now, Goose has met a Spawnling who's not only a big gamer, but also very good at tennis.